Hi and welcome to this episode. On this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to create your curtain walls. So you will see how we'll be able to create some of our doors and windows, like I promised. All right, so let's jump right into it. So if I click on my wall, if I click on this drop down menu, you will see different type of walls. If I come, I'll click on my curtain wall. Okay, so all of these has already been created. The file is on the platform, so you can have access to the Revit model that I am actually picking from, and I've shown you how to transfer your standards from manage your project standard, right? Okay, so here, let's say I want to create a curtain wall around here, so it will start from this level up to this level. Okay, so that's quite easy to do. All I need to do is, if I know the dimension, I showed you how to use detail line. This detail line is very important, so you can use your detail line to specify where this curtain wall should be, and then you can similarly offset this line so that you can have an actual width of what your curtain wall should be. So if I want to offset this to, let's say, 1800, let's see where that will be. So it will be here. All right, so let's say I have this as 1800. So all I need to do is just to come to my wall. I click on wall, I will click on my curtain wall. Okay, if I click on my curtain wall, I can draw through the 2 points where I want this curtain wall to be created. Now interestingly, you will see this is where this curtain wall is, and this is not where I want it to be. I want it to start from here to this level. So I can just select on the wall, and then come to my base constraint. I have shown us how to use this. If I click on apply, let's see where that will be. Okay, fine, it's at the right position. So similarly, the top constraint, I will take it to, this level is my roof level. So I will click here, but then I will use a minus 450 because I want I'm going to draw like another wall that will come this way. So because of that reason, I would like this to stop here, and then let's come to, I'll show you how to use your mullion and all of that on this, but let's get this particular, there is a shape, something of this nature that I want to go through this way at the paint floor, at the roof floor level. Let's come to our roof floor level. Okay, so at my roof floor level, I'm going to create all right, it's loading the all right, let me use this as a floor instead. So I will use floor to create this. I will use floor. Let me use floor. I'll use my line to trace around the part of this. I will let me use okay, let me use this and trace. I want to trace this here. You can see it has like an object snap. All right, good. So I will take this here. All right, good. So here I will use like the rectangular tool to achieve something like this. Oh no, see. Okay, let's say it's like this, and let me copy this. Okay, 1 2. Copy. Sorry. Control Z. Click this as my base point. Oh, sorry. If I copy this, I'll click. What am I doing? I'm sure I'm not getting this right. Okay, sorry. This is what I'm supposed to do instead. Okay, let's just have one last one here. All right, so we've gotten this, but then I think this should come to this place instead. I can use my trim. Okay. Let me edit this. Let me duplicate. Say 450. This year I'll make it 450. All right, so I'll click on finish. I can change the material here. So that's basically what I'm doing. Let me change this material to white. Okay. So this is what I have. While for this, I will just take it up. Let me highlight this, and this will be at my roof, offset minus 450. Click on apply. Okay, perfect. So this is what I have. So we have been able to come up with something a bit great, I suppose. So I will create a grid here. So let's come to the front view here. And let's create some grids. So once I click on it, although I'm on all segments, okay, I can have up to 3 grids here. As for this, let's see how many can we go. Okay, let's leave it as 112. Don't worry, I'll correct that. Just place this here first. So for this 1 2, for this one, I'll make it 1 2 as well. So this one is 1150. So still in order. So we can create muniums on all grids. So once I select, you can see that has been created. All right, so we've been able to create for that. Let's come to the ground DPC level. I'm also going to be creating another munium here, which is for our door. So let's say we can as well use our detail line to have a detail here. So if this door, the main door, is going to be 1200, and then we have, let's say we have 600 side, that will be 1200, 1800, 200, and 2400. So I'm going to make this 2400. You can actually just find the center of this to centralize this, and you know the easier way to do that is just to use your, you can use your measure here to know what we have here. So from there you can subtract 2995 minus 2400. This will be 595. So if that is correct, all I need to do is to use my detail line. I can just draw it here and then just offset. So however you feel is going to be easier for you to achieve that 595. Let me be sure. Yeah, so I will offset 595 in this direction, and then I'll offset 2400 in this direction. Oh no, sorry, 595 should be divided by 2. When I divide this by 2, I have 297.5. So this is not correct. Let me delete this, and I will use my offset, and I will type 297.5, and I will offset 2400. So sorry about that. So this is centralized. I can draw a cutting wall here. So let's come to architecture, come to wall. You see we have a cutting wall. I will draw from here to here, and that is that. So but if you look at this very well, you will notice that this wall will cause an obstruction here if we are viewing from this, right? So but then I will also make this from DPC level to the first floor level. This is how I want this to be. So this wall, which is what I have here, if I type HH, I can hide it. Okay, that has been hidden. Now I can see through this. I can see this wall. I can see this this cutting wall that I have created from here. If I'm viewing from here, I can see this entire wall, which is good. So what I will do now is to create my cutting grid. So to create my cutting grid, if I click on cutting grid, click on all segments, I can just come to this. Let me come back here. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that this door is at 2100. I will create a vertical grid of 600 here, another. Anyway, let me just drop it. I will use my dimension to fix it right. So I can just type in here 600. Right. Okay, I think this wall is hiding part of it. So if I type HH, okay, now we can see it fully. All right. Similarly, I will create another grid this time around, but I will use one segment. What I mean by that is going to create a grid in just one segment. Okay, so I can leave it here and change. Let me see what I have from this is 900, so I can make this 900 as well. But you can see that has been created, but I have it at just one side. So I can do similar because I don't want a grid at the center here. So I can use my cutting grid as well and one segment. So this will also be 900. Okay, so similarly I can use my mullion here and then all grid lines, and then that has been created. So I can simply just select this one and delete. Okay, all right, so I've been able to create my mullion. Now I would like to create insert a door here, and then this one we can have create an opening here and probably create another one here for this. Okay, then if you look at this very well, let's go to our other project. The truth is when you copy a project standard, when you transfer a project standard from one model or from one design to another model, most of the time there are some of the components that will not come with it. Okay, so this particular door, if I'm to look for it in this my current job that I'm working on, I will most likely not find this. Okay, and then that is the reason why I will have to copy your doors, your windows from an existing project to another one. Okay, so to do that, I will have to, since I'm on this project at the moment, I will just come to my ground floor level. Okay, so I'm here now. I'm going to copy this by simply selecting the entire wall. Hold up. Or I can simply just I want to select okay, so I can simply just copy. Okay. Okay, let me just copy everything. Okay, let me see if I can copy this. Okay, it has copied. Let me bring it to this model. So I'm going to just paste it outside it. All right, so once you paste it, it doesn't matter, you can delete it. When you delete it, it will now be on your project. So I'm going to delete it. So it's actually going to be on my project now. And then similarly, I will click here to switch to this model. These are two different models, mind you. They are not the same, in two different interfaces. Now by clicking on this wall, automatically I can just copy it to the walls, because you cannot have a door or a window without a wall. Okay, so that is why I'm copying everything with the wall. Okay, so if you don't do that, it will most likely not copy. All right, so I'll paste this here. Let's wait for it. So I'm just going to paste it here. Similarly, there are some doors and windows that I would like to copy. Okay, let me copy some doors rather. I'm not copying any windows. So I will copy this as well. Control C. So just use your Control C to copy, and you can switch to another mode. You can see how easy it is to copy from one project to another project. And you can see that I have two different projects on one window. Very interesting. So these are two different projects on one window. All right, so what I will do is to, okay, I think I copied the same thing. This door is my major focus. Which other one? Okay, let me copy this as well. So I will Control C to copy, and I'll bring it here. Save the project. Okay, so I will Control V and paste it here. Okay, so I will just highlight and I will delete. So it's going to now be in my project. Okay, so I can switch back to my project, and then this time around, make sure you hold on tab. Sorry, you press tab and select. When you press tab, you release, then select. So it's a bit tricky, but okay, I think that has been selected. All right, so I can always unpin this. When I unpin, I can come to my doors and select. So this is the door. Okay, all right, that has been created. Similarly, I can change like for this and this, I will change that. So it's just similar. You just hold on your tab, click on tab, you unpin this. I'll look for glazing window, curtain window rather. I think it's here. Okay, look at it. All right, so similarly I will do for this. Make sure you hold on tab and release. Hold, click on tab. Somehow so it's somewhat tricky, but once you understand it, you most likely not have much of an issue with it. So as for this, we can as well, make it a bit bigger than it is instead of how it is right now, and we can also delete and edit it however we want. But then let's say I leave it the way it is. For this as well, I will do similar. So in the next episode, I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to insert for all of this in order for me not to make the video unnecessarily long. On the next episode, I'll be showing you how to create some more features on your model that will make your job look very clean and very presentable. Okay, if you could remember, we were able to hide some a particular wall here, so we'll bring it back in the next episode. I will show you how to do that, and then we'll insert, I will insert all of this, and then I will see you in the next episode.